Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is AKINYOSOYE Elisha Lekan, and I would like people to subscribe to my YouTube channel for gospel content, gospel movies, music, spoken word pieces and messages. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the notification button on so that you get notified anytime I post new content. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Bye.
I have come to this battleground as a mere man, tired with the sins of the land, to war with you, issue, defeat you, and give to man what originally was meant for him, dominion. Yet, in defeat lies deliverance, just as the oracle has spoken. No man can kill me, but I have chosen to lay down my life, as I also have the authority to pick it up again. For my Father has given me authority. And how about those in power? Stop abusing it.
If it will restore the body back to his normal position.
A set of law was established to put them in check.
I'm okay, Iwo. Belu, we know you.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy!
You are a hypocrite, Yala.
Pelumi, don't do anything. This is not your fight.
You came to pay my bills, and
ṣiṣẹ́ takuntakun látàárọ̀. Ǹlẹ́, wọ́n ti rí ọgbọ́n. Bó ní tó ṣe díẹ̀?
Mo gbìyànjú.
Ilé ọkọ mi.
Ó ṣe pé òun pọ̀.
Iṣẹ́ náà pọ̀.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni màmá.
Ó pọ̀ díẹ̀, ó tiẹ̀ gbìyànjú. Let's go and take some water and have some rest. The bats are already flying across this sky.
Mami, you promised to tell me a story yesterday about the history of our land, the culture of our fathers, the heritage of our people, how Ilusimi was founded. This is the right time for you to tell me.
Ó káre ọmọ mi. Ìwọ náà ó dàgbà.
Àmín, Mami.
Sit down. Isn't it funny that irrespective of the supremacy of Olodumare over his subjects, still gave them the power of choice? Just as I choose to tell you this story, Ènìyàn had the will to be whatever he wants. After Eledumare, the creator of Ilusimi, created everything, Oyeyemi, the custodian of the kingdom, was promised the staff of dominion, and the creator told him,
My intentions is that you should be like me. And there is no kingdom that can contend with your might and influence.
if you mind the words of the creator, he said his intentions. Ilusimi became the envy of all other kingdoms. They prospered and flourished in everything. The land was productive and they enjoyed abundance. It was a land without law, yet peace and tranquility was the order of the day. They built for themselves a symbol, a staff, as a symbol of dominion. It was indeed a kingdom envied by all, where love and life is all they see, where rest and peace is all they breathe in, where joy and peace is all they breathe out. It was always interesting because they were a family. But they became overly contented. Too contented, I must say. Their contentment led to their covetousness. The covetousness led to their disobedience. Disobedience is a sin of unbelief. It scattered the arrangement of events. Oyeyemi decided that the expanse of land given to them wasn't enough, so he decided to widen their scope. Oyeyemi met with the king of Afayafa. Afayafa, whose deity is Eshu Odara. Eshu, the deceitful hack of the gate. When invoked, he answers with wrath. And when provoked, he answers with death. They entered a covenant to give whatever is asked and never to return whatever is given.
Anyone who has this controls the whole land. It's time to make your demand. Your staff of dominion, give it to me. Then we will make an heaven. No!
On Ilusimi's side was very significant, because after then things stopped being the way they used to be. The shrine of their creator became forbidden. Anyone who tries to go in dies by merely looking into it. Because Oyeyemi chose death over life, there was no sense of peace or tranquility. People wreaked havoc on each other. There was commotion everywhere. Father trying to sleep with his daughter. Son trying to kill his mother.
Bami,
There was hatred and wickedness, betrayal and conflict. All forms of atrocities. The chiefs of the land said to themselves, where there is no law, there is no sin. So a set of law was established to put them in check. Laws that put them in chains and in restrictions. Do not wear this. Do not eat that. Do not say this. Honor that day. Ordinances which wouldn't have made man perfect. If you forfeit one, you have forfeit all of them. There was no way man could have been able to keep all this. In a bid to fulfill one, you break the other, seeing that the laws are interwoven.
And that is how it will be done.
Once every year.
Fools! The Atrocities gave their fellowship with their creator a timetable and they were happy. If only they know the plan that he had for them. That didn't stop anything. Instead, it became worse. It appeared the punishment for sin was a bearable one. Abi, if there is a sacrifice, then there is a pardon. The Lord didn't curb them. Instead, it made sin legal. But this was not how things were in the beginning. They appointed for themselves a king because they were not satisfied with the unseen ruling over them. Of course, they had the power of choice.
That is how I was in the bush, only to see Odeji, the bravest hunter in our town. Running! I was surprised that what has befallen our town, only to find out that it was a game that was chasing Odeji. It was shocking, though. Kabinesi, so what did you do next? Kabinesi, I said I was in the bush. In the bush.
Something was common with the kings. They all died untimely deaths. Nekane. Oh, see, ìgbọ́n kankan. Jókòó. Fìdí ẹ lélẹ̀. Ìlú sinmi. As it is said, that which is seen is ephemeral, but that which is unseen is eternal.
Strong. You understand?
When a king dies, it was the custom of the land to consult the oracle. Then again, the oracle spoke.
Iwájú ọpọ́n ọgbà mú lọ tún ọlọ lọ́sì ní ọpọ́n ìtarun má fi gbé péré má fi ré pépé má fi lòlò fọ́hùn gbóhùn mi Ifá gbóhùn mi o pẹ̀lẹ́ gbóhùn mi Ifá gbóhùn mi pẹ̀lẹ́ gbóhùn mi ohùn mi Ifá gbóhùn mi o pẹ̀lẹ́ gbóhùn mi. Èmi yóò gbé òjíṣẹ́ ẹ̀kan dìde fún ọ láàrin arákùnrin rẹ tí yóò ju èmi lọ, òun ni kí ẹ̀yin tẹ́ etí sí. He that will rule this kingdom is a priest, and they will be greater than all who had ruled before him.
They stopped the appointment of kings and handed over all the affairs of the kingdom to the priest. If that will restore peace, health, and life to the kingdom. But the claws of death was too heavy. It was too strong on the land because of a decision Oyeyemi made many years ago. The sins of the father were being borne by the son, and even the sons have not stopped sinning. The sacrifice of goats and the sprinkling of blood could not bring them back to the perfect state that they were before the staff of dominion was taken away from them. That time, before the access they had to their creator became a festivity. As they have taught, nothing could end sickness and death like the staff of dominion coming back to stay with them. So they find every means to bring back the staff of dominion to come and stay with them. But it was not in the hand of any other man, but a deity. Èṣù láàlú ògiri òkò. The elders of the land came together to propose a solution. They consulted the oracle to find a way of bringing back the staff of dominion.
Nínú ìṣẹ́gun ni ìtúsílẹ̀ wà. In defeat lies your deliverance.
In defeat lies our deliverance.
Yes. At dusk, a child will open the gate of the unborn. He is the one who will deliver and rule this land. He will go into battle with Eshu, defeat him, and bring back the staff of dominion. Now, listen to these instructions. He is of nobility, which means he must be versed in the laws. He must not have sexual intercourse with any woman. And he must be kept pure and focused for the job at hand. And when will he be ready to defeat Eshu? When he is ready, you will know.
Just as the Oluawo has said, a cry of a baby was heard in the house of Oloye Oyebayo. Moment after, the same was heard in the clan of Oloye Ilumoye and Oloye Oyedele. Shortly after, a cry was also heard in the clan of Ibilolu. That begs the question.
Who amidst them is the choosing that will save Ilusimi?
How is Oloye even coping with your energy?
But it's like, so you knew you were sleeping to come around before, and you're probably one out to date.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I know you just got married to Oloye now, and I didn't want you to think that I'm a prostitute.
Are you not? So you think we women of this village don't talk to each other, do?
I know you do. I know you do. I know you do. But I have to do this with caution. Because that is how I've been avoiding the wrath of the chiefs and their punishment. Even your husband, he seems to be. I need water.
I don't know. Please. So what is it? What is it? I don't know. Adio, please. Did you sleep with me? I did not sleep with you. It was the one that slept with me. It was the one that slept with you? Adio. Say I don't know. Adio, please. You want money in the I want the sheep for. I beg you, please. Magu. I want the sheep not to take you. See. Adio, please let me tell you. Adio!
I'm okay, Iwo. Toba lo mi lo ma se jajino, ma jiyan re. You loye. This was the woman I thought was sleeping with that dead goat before. And I just got married to her, Abi. You should have told me it is young blood that you prefer.
I'm sorry, Balemi. Balemi, I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. It wasn't my fault. It is the shoe.
Shut your mouth, you all. I feel the fight just by looking at you. Now you want to invoke Eshu. Was it Eshu that told you to open your legs wide? Like an hippopotamus?
Omi ti ṣe ẹja jiná. Ó wá kun nǹkan tá a ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹja. The fish is now cooked. Thanks to the water. Now it is time to decide what to do with the fish.
What is there to decide? The law has made a decision already for us. All we need is 2 or 3 people that will testify and will make a case.
So, is there anybody to testify?
I will.
You.
I testify to the crime of adultery by Hamoke, my junior wife, against my husband, Oloye Oyedele. I saw the both of them together, although the door was locked, but I could still see what they were doing.
You are not in the room, but you could see them. How? Are you a witch?
Ayilara, this won't help matter. Now stay here.
Could have stopped them. Why didn't you?
It's not a matter, Balemi. Adultery is adultery, whether the heart or the thought of it. I have found that I am in no form, forced, or threatened into saying all this. The calamity befalling our village as a result of crime like this are too many. We all need to work together to stop this death, sickness, and diseases. This kingdom is sick. This village is sick too. Yes. Oh, we
You are hypocrite, Mama Labi. You think I don't know of all your secret affairs too, Abi? In fact, you even
Ignore the drunk, people. Ignore the drunk. Any other person to testify. Listen, if we don't have 2 testimonies, this crime will not be admissible, and the accused will be freed of all the charges.
I will testify. I went to Oloye's house with my brother Adio. He told me he was going there to collect something. And I never knew this was it. Right in front of me, my brother died and some assaulted half naked.
Having listened to all the testimonies, it is now established that you, Amoke, committed this crime. And it is a crime punishable by banishment. So, Amoke, the junior wife of Oloye Oyedele is hereby asked to take the sacrifices to the forbidden shrine.
Let me please. Thank you.
She's not even going to enter before she dies, oh. So, are you now saying we kill her ourselves? I do not advise that we kill or banish her. There are better ways to deal with these things. Ori Bibe, it could be. So far, it restores the body back to its normal position. Ori Bibe, but it does not work. It does not work. The more the punishment, the more the crimes. Why don't we seek for a better solution?
We keep talking about her. What about her husband that committed murder? Or is that not punishable? If I know the law way, murder is punishable by death.
Thank you.
Do you know where we have been keeping peace and order in this place? We make the decisions, not you, the youth.
So, you take the laws into your hand, because you make decisions, right?
I've told you times without number not to bring this drunk into this place. My people, a bite of yam is better than an empty stomach. Let us just hope that he that will defeat Eshu is ready soon enough, so that everything will turn back to normal.
Who exactly is that person? And when will he be ready?
The law has made its decision. Yes. And that is final.
The way the law is going in this
Digba,
is
I came as soon as I heard. Is it still the same?
Pelumi, it's still the same, oh.
And didn't you talk about it?
Don't you trust me? Of course I did. I talked about it.
I think they are getting something out of this law nonsense.
Ayilara, don't talk like that. What a pity.
Let's go. Let's go.
Why is this palm wine so sour? What's wrong with your palm wine?
Things like this we keep happening until we see a man worthy to sit on the throne with the staff of dominion.
But is that even possible? I don't think that's possible. Because if it is possible, Eshu, the deity of Afayafa kingdom would have been defeated long before I was born. I was still 3 years old when my mother went crazy. And any herbalist to took captive, what they tell us is, she will be fine when Eshu is defeated. Tell me, when will that be? When? Is it when I'm dead?
Eshu will be defeated. It's not a folk tale.
Igbagbon.
My father once told me that the night I was given birth to, the oracles said it, that the next king of this kingdom was leaving the land of the unborn.
Hope he did not forget to tell you also that night, Adam, Pelumi, and Ipoila left the word of the unborn that night. Who is calling Ayilara? I know it is Mama Lemon. Don't worry, I am here. Your best customer.
Ẹ káàbọ̀. My best customer indeed. My customer that does not pay money.
You might actually be right. But who buy as much as I do here? Who? You see? Nobody.
Ayilara. They just want you to be done with your usual spill out so that they can continue what they were saying before.
That is so rude of me. I'm sorry. But you can continue your discussion as long as you settle my deal for today with Mama Elem.
Now, Alabi, you mentioned 3 other names that were born that night. You see, to start with, Adun. Adun is a woman. And the oracles have said it, that the king of this land is a man.
Yeah, there you go.
And the second person, Pelumi, that is a man.
Ọmọ tí ò ní ràn.
We all know that he's not from a royal clan. And the third person.
So, you are the one that will defeat Eshuniyeo. Oh, check! Go on. You think it is how well built your body is that will defeat Eshu? Do you know that the person that will defeat Eshu must remain pure?
I am a complete man. I have never seen the nakedness of a woman. Neither have I slept with one.
What about the one you have pictured in your mind? Have you never lied before? Have you never been angry before? You've never insulted the oracle and Lord before? I doubt it.
I doubt it too. Such a man cannot exist in this our kingdom. In fact, not even in the whole world. He must be a god then.
Of course! It is only a God that can save this land of its peril. A God in the likeness of Eniyan, embedded amidst Eniyan, who came through Eniyan to save Eniyan from the clash of Israel forever. Sounds impossible, Abi?
That it is impossible is what even makes it all a mirage. The kind our forefathers kept preaching to, the closer they get, the farther it gets from them.
That is where you are mistaken. Just like the oracle said, the person is here.
Yeah?
In this kingdom.
You have lost it, Ayara. The drink has gotten to your head. That farmer has gotten to your head.
It did not just get into his head, though. It has gotten to his head since he has started his ranting. This is just part of his nonsense. You know nothing about the saying of the oracles. Nothing.
Yes. But I think I've had enough to know that you, Adisa, are not match for the task of the oracle. Hey. Oh. Did I just shatter your dream of becoming the next king of Iludu? See? You see? You're already angry.
I paid for it anyway. I will destroy Eshu. I will become the king and make you my slave.
You see why you are not the chosen one? You still have wickedness in your heart. That is because you are not different from a mere man. Not different from him? From me? And Iyalemu. What? You see, this chosen one has no flaws of humanity in him. He is a real son of his father, who will not only heal the people, but also heal the land. But my friend, you are not him. you are not the chosen one. Maybe your father should tell you more about it. And that is if he knows it at all.
You must be an idiot for taking my father.
So why no ni mo no o ti yo. Mo da lohun ora mu ti gbogbo rẹ̀. So ama so no. Owó ama wọ́n mi ti dà ní mo da lohun.
Alisa.
Rárá o, I do not agree with you on that. Mi ò lè lẹ́jú mi sílẹ̀ kí tàlùbọ̀ kó wọ̀. Rárá o.
Mommy, Momo. Oh, you. But we cannot continue like this, Mommy. We can't go to bed and leave fire burning on our roof. I will leave you, no so you really soon, Mommy.
No, we cannot. But let sleeping dogs lie. I pray you.
Mommy, I can't. You know I can't. My father wouldn't. He would not have been able to build all this.
Your father is not here. You are here. I don't intend on losing you soon.
We will all die one day, lay together and smiling at each other's corpse. If no one stands up to this abuse of power, someone needs to stand up and tell them the truth they probably don't know, or they are not saying, Mommy.
And must that someone be you? Must that someone be you? You are a common man. A common man. That you are versed in the Lord does not make you a god. I don't plan on losing you.
Mommy, you know I don't like that statement. I keep saying it all the time. I'm proud of my offspring. And it's high time we set a balance to all these laws, Mommy.
This is not you talking. This is not you talking. I have told you, I don't want to see you with those your friends again. Do you know how old you are? You and Ado have been together for years. And it has not even occurred to you that you should have been married.
Marriage? Mommy, don't even go there at all.
I have told you. I don't want to see you.
Where are you taking me to?
The court is in session. A criminal has been caught again.
His offense?
Stealing.
Let's go.
By no means. You don't do anything. This is not your fight. Keep what you know to yourself. Pelumi.
Having listened to all the testimonies, it is now established that you, Oje, stole the tuber of yam from your neighbor.
It was to feed myself, my sister, and my insane mother. There has been nothing to feed on my farm, Oloye, and we're going to die of hunger.
You keep saying the same thing, but it is not going to change anything. You should have thought about the consequences of your act. Or do you have a better one?
How about those in power stop abusing it?
Silence, everyone! Silence! Now, what does that mean?
I mean, that you are the custodian of the law does not make you perfect. I'm sure you know this, except you have your own laws, which is quite different from ours.
Who are you? And who is your father in this land?
Even if I told you my father is, you would not be able to comprehend.
Who cares? Who cares who his father is? But this is just talk. And you will never see us do anything as opposed to the law.
Oh, really? Can you really say that again? In fact, if you have not done anything as opposed to the law, today, come out. Let the whole villagers see you. Anyone? Anybody? Thank you, Oloye. But it seems you people drive the wheel of the law whenever it suits you. Just the other day, Oloye Oyelele here used a charm on his wife for the sin of adultery. And what was done to him? Nothing. A man died because of it.
Oh, should we have pardoned her of the adulterous act? Answer me.
If you will not pardon adultery, then why pardon murder? Are they not the same?
But it served a just cause. If Oloye Oyedele hadn't done that, we would not have uncovered the identity of the man and his wife. Amoke would have gone without judgment.
I'm sorry, but does that make sense at all? Our forefathers never asked us to kill, whatever cause it represents. But if you are to look closely at Akinyo, we will discover that wickedness has eaten you all up. And that's why in the name of order, you just enjoy punishing people at will. How about you make enough food available to go around for all? What happened to love and care? And miss men? What happened to all this? All you care about is your responsibility to protect the law and dish out judgment, which is to an end. Because the greater the punishment, the greater the atrocities. You are supposed to know the house when you know ye. But I'm sorry your presence here does not even make anything better.
Yes. But who are you? Who are you to talk about us this way? Do you know what we have done to keep peace and order in the land?
Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Shut up, you drunk! Shut your mouth! Shut your mouth! And don't speak while I'm still speaking. Now, if not for this law, we would have had more crimes and atrocities.
No!
Yes.
The sin of sin is the law, Oloye.
So, you think you know more than the law? Abi?
I will not answer that, Oloye. But you see, it is all an error. No matter how long it has stayed, it will not last forever. A better era is here. Yes, it is that of sonship. Where there will be slavery no more, but dominion will be everyone's right. There will be no need for all these your laws any longer, because it would have been put away after Eshu is defeated.
Nonsense! Nonsense! So you think that these ones can live right without the law? Abi?
Oh, there is such thing as the principle of abolishment. Once it is fulfilled, then it is abolished. But you don't know this, do you? In fact, it is you don't even know as much as you think you do.
Blasphemy! Blasphemy! Now shut your mouth before I pass a negative judgment on you.
There was no need for that today. But I beg with you to take out time and think about all that I have said before it is too late for you. I take my leave. Olóyè.
Where exactly is this Pelumi? The boldness at which he spoke at the palace today was very extreme. And it is true. I think I like him. Everything he said was true.
The leaders are using the law too much to their advantage.
No, you go by. Don't you know? No one speak against the rules and regulations guiding this community. Please, I don't want trouble. It is just like calling death on table with your own shirt.
You see, I've never once liked that Oloye Oyedele, what he calls his name. You see, Amake was my betrothed, and then he came from just anywhere, and he snatched her away from me with his royalty hand.
Now she died untimely. No thanks to Oloye.
Kolende, Amoke is dead. And if you don't wish to follow her so soon, then you keep your mouth shut. You keep your mouth shut. And don't ever speak against the chiefs or the law. I know you don't shame me. I know you ain't shame me gidi gidi. Kọjú sí nǹkan tó ń ṣe.
Ṣé wàá ti bínú ni báyìí?
The truth still remains the truth.
What do we have to talk about that requires all this secrecy? With what happened in the courtyard? Ọ̀rọ̀ tí a bá máa sọ ní ọ̀sán, àdésọ́lórí, ìdáwọ́dé máa sọ ní àdésọ́lọ́sọ̀, dáhùn lọ́sọ̀ báyìí ètí gbọ́ olóyè. It is a slap on our faces. It is an effrontery against our person and our chieftains. Olóyè, we must cut it fast before it gets out. I know, but we must read in this big books. Yes, exactly. We have to discuss it here and now. Olóyè, see, this is something that we have to deal with from the root. If we kill a snake,
we don't leave it unprotected. For it can even be dangerous even after 3 days. But then we have to sort this matter. I know what we do. And we are going to use somebody close to me. How would I know? Let's so go. Yeah.
So the father said to his eldest son, your brother is back. Now go in and kill the fattest ram for us to celebrate his return. But to the shock of the father, the eldest brother was not excited at all. He said to his father, Bami, Buri left us for dead, and now you are glad he's back? You have not even shown me as much attention as you have given him. Then the father smiled and said, ọmọ ẹni ò lè burú burú ká fi fẹ́ kùn pàjẹ́. Ọmọ ẹni lọmọ ẹni. Your brother was once lost, but now he's found. He was once dead, but now he's back to life. Now, my people, that is the extent a father would go for his children. Seems confusing, right? Let me explain better. While the youngest brother was away with his masters and their swines, he had to follow rules and orders. But the moment he stepped his feet back into his father's house, there was no need for instructions any longer. Now, my people, now is the time when we no longer have to serve under a master, but enjoy the benefits of sonship and fatherhood.
But how do we fulfill them all? To abide by one of them is struggle enough.
The law is not of you to fulfill, nor of any seed of man. Yes, rather, it is of him who is here, but not from here.
But this thing is a riddle.
See, my whole question is, are all these in the law?
They are sayings of the oracle, passed down through priests.
You people keep saying it is here, it is now. Who exactly is this person? Have I not told you not to turn my house to a story house? Oh yeah, Frida, can you see inside? Mommy.
For those who have ears amidst you and are ready to put it to use at this moment, I have come with the words of the oracle. The oracle has found a lasting solution to the problem of our land. The oracle has said that to stop the disease and the death of our people and to restore back the staff of dominion back into our land, a man would be sacrificed. I know some of you are surprised. Why some of you are not surprised? But the oracle has spoken. A man who is balanced in health and sanity will be beaten, wounded, bruised, and finally slay like a butcher slays a lamb. Husband, tell your wife. Wife, tell your husband. Children, tell your parents. Parents, tell your children. For the next 3 days, the chiefs have told me to inform all of you that there will be Oro. So it is better for you to stay indoor. So for the next 3 days, whatsoever you are going to eat, get it today. The water you are going to use, get it today. And no one must be seen at the market square. If you are found there, whatsoever happened to you, accept it. Shame on we that be me with it. Shame on we that be me with it.
I know you all probably must be tired because this is the 3rd day of procession. But We must not relent. This sacrifice is accepted by the gods.
Olúwawo, Olúwawo. Ọgbọ́n. Ọgbọ́kẹ́.
I know today will be a great day. Let us quickly
Kíákíá.
What are you doing? Turn around to me. Are you scared, Zima? Turn around to me. Get away. Away. What? Why is everywhere this silent? What if I fall into a pit? Who will know? Oh. Oh. But why are we still doing all this? When the defeater of death and the savior of the land is here, yet we still do all this? What a pity. They even prepared a table before me. You shall cake. Do I have to take this home? Or I eat it here? I guess I have to eat it here. But you did not put water for me to wash my hand. Let me just eat it like that.
He didn't just look into it. He's eating it. In a more.
This will not do. His presence had made all the process invalid.
Why? Because he is invalid. He's not my Jogumba. He is Mama. He is of no use.
Oh.
So after 3 days
And 3 nights of no sleep.
But there should be something else we can do.
There is nothing we can do. Aṣọ ọ̀bọ̀mọ́ yẹn mọ́, ọmọ yẹn ti rìn wọ́jà.
My people, I've always told you that for this cause have I been born, and for this reason was I sent into this land, to be the access unto the Father and life unto all those who believe in what my Father has sent me to do in this land.
Pelumi, we know you, Abi. We know your mother. But who is this father you keep on talking about? We never grew to know him.
Digba, have I been with you all this while, and yet you still ask me who my father is? He that hath seen me has seen my Father. Because the works I do, it is my Father that do them through me. For I and my Father, we are one.
Pelumi, kò yé mi. I don't understand. I want to go and drink water. Mo ń bọ̀, mo fẹ́ lọ mu omi.
But Pelumi,
Adun.
I'm lost.
I don't understand.
Alright, I will explain to you better.
You said what?
Pelumi said he plans to fix Ishola Ogiri Okorodue, defeat him and emerge as the king of Lusimi.
Pelumi ti pa mí. Why did you shut him up?
That was why I came here to tell you, so you can talk sense into his head. I don't want to lose him, not yet.
This is a great offense in this land. When a man who is not of noble birth claims equality with the throne, this is enough to get him killed.
I know, Mommy, I know. Especially this time that the chiefs already set trap for him. Anything he says or do can be used against him.
Who is that? Who is that?
Hey, you! You have been called in for question.
On what charges?
Equality with the Oracle and blasphemy against the laws of the land.
On whose words?
in this place. The setting is about to start.
Here in the courtyard, we have a young man named Pelumi who claims to be the next king of Milusimi, knowing fully well that it is a crime in this land. When a man without a noble birth claims equality with the throne.
Can we respect this sitting and be quiet?
As the customs has always been, it is required that 2 or 3 persons testify to this crime. Then we will be able to pass a judgment. But because of this kind of case, we will be choosing the testifiers ourselves. The first person to testify is the closest friend of the accused, Digba. He has been the close friend of the accused since they were little, so we can be sure of his testimony. Now, what do you have to say?
Thank you, Oloye. My people, it really has just gotten out of hand. I know Pelumi is knowledgeable when it comes to the words of the oracle, but there are some rivers you should not jump into. Because you will eventually not be able to swim across. Earlier today, as I was about to see Pelumi, but as I was about to enter, I heard his mother and Adu talking about how Pelumi said he will defeat Eshu. And then he emerged as the king of Ilusimi.
So, he actually did not tell you. Can you see that you are a moron buffalo that has no permanent abode?
What is all this? Can someone get this drunk out of the courtyard?
It is a plan to subdue you, Pelumi.
Get him out.
Get him out. Listen, all of you. Something has begun that no one can stop. Our restoration has started. No one can stop it. Oh, next.
New sons of the first order. Nonsense! How did he even make his way down to the courtyard? Thank you, Digba. Now, the next person to testify is Adam.
What? Me? Never. I can never testify.
Young lady, you are bound by the law of this land to testify whether you want it or you do not.
Yes, it is true. What the man said is true. Pelumi told me that if I have to engage Eshula in a duel, defeating man emerge as the king of Ilusimi. Lord, did not finish. Did not finish. I'm sorry.
Leave him. Get away from there.
Hey, my people.
Hey, Wagibi, let us hear from the horse's mouth. What do you have to say?
There are so many things in front of you, yet you cannot see.
Answer the question. Did you plan to defeat Eshu and emerge as the king of Ilusimi?
I have said nothing against the law or against the oracle. All that I have said is in alliance with what has been written and documented in times past. And for this reason, have I been sent to this world to be the access unto the Father and life unto all those who believe in what my Father has sent me to do in this land.
Does that make you a deity?
one that must be worshipped.
Those are your words, Oloye.
Those are my words. Your pride and your sweet mouth is your downfall. You are a disgrace to this kingdom and to your family.
Disgrace! This kingdom? Disgrace! My kingdom is not of here. And so is all those who believe in what my father has said me to do in this land.
Wait. Oloye, who is that your father you are always talking about?
I told you. Even if I told you my father is, you will not believe me.
You do not have any job. You don't have any. Benny is a bastard of no bets.
Bastard!
Because if he had any, no man, irrespective of how irresponsible he is, would allow you to ridicule the oracle.
Silence, everyone! Silence! There is no need to punish you, since you claim you will defeat Eshu. That's exactly what you will do. You will have to fight with Eshu.
Don't do this to me. Hey, I don't want to be Bellu. Don't do this to me. Hey, baby, help me. Oloye, please.
The law has made its decision. Please, get this woman out of my sight. Oluwawo. Monje, you can start the process to be invocation.
Hey! Stand up.
Gala.
I have come to this battleground as a mere man, tied with the sins of the land, to war with you, Eshu, defeat you, and give to man what originally was meant for him, dominion.
Yet, in defeat lies deliverance, just as the oracle have spoken. No man can kill me, but I have chosen to lay down my life, as I also have the authority to pick it up again.
For my father has given me authority.
Did you think he was not going to die? No, he died. The most tragic yet fortunate story of all times. Tragic? Yes! But we rejoice in this tragedy because it is the will of the Father. Tragic because he died. Fortunate because it was for the whole world. When he died, the payment for sin was made in full. When he died, the Father's anger was exhausted on him. When he died, the law was finished and done away with. When he died, the veil covering the temple was torn from top to the bottom. But then, was that all? Did he remain dead? Is the Father's will accomplished?
I am he, who the prophets and the oracle have spoken about, the seed of the woman, and the lamb of sacrifice, the blood on the lintel, and the serpent of brass, the chief priest, and the mercy seat. For it behoved me to suffer all these things and enter into my glory. Now, be of good cheer, for I have overcome the world.
The Father saw it in bits and in pieces, in types and in shadows. All the dispensations, from the law to the judges, to the kings, to the prophets, were all progressive revelations, building a momentum until the dispensation appointed by the Father is come. That the Son be revealed, the heartbeat of the Father. Guess what? The fullness of time is now. The Father himself has come through himself. He was born of a woman, subjected to the law, but never broke one. He redeemed all those that were under the law. He removed the wall of partition and brought all together in Christ. He fulfilled every demand of justice that the Lord requires. He restored our relationship and updated our friendship. He gave us dominion and made himself the way to himself. Our fathers strived to see him, but they couldn't. But in this dispensation of time, we do not need to ascend to the heaven or descend to the world below looking for him, because he has been revealed to us in his word as a son and as a king, as a high priest that sacrificed himself for sin forever and sat at the right hand of the Father making supplication for us, as a Savior who reconciled us to himself and has given to us the ministry of reconciliation. He has made us his ambassadors here on earth. His mercy and compassion has revealed to us his true self. Christ revealed, our status changed. Christ revealed, our identity unveiled.
Christ revealed, God's eternal purpose accomplished.
Carry.
Where is thy victory of singing? Oh, Jesus, to ransom my soul. Oh, did you only while I teach you
Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to the first day application of the Ransom. My name is AKINYOSOYE Elisha. As you can see, they have guns in the bus. Hey guys, can you say cheese? Can you say cheese? Can you say cheese? Why you guys not done? I want to do sprinting now. Can you say cheese, please? God bless you. God bless you. Alright, so we are on our way to the village now, and when we are done, we are going to see you guys. Thank you very much.